With me is Chiranjilal Sekhasaria. He is an insider in the world of traditional business. Just as we have Shark Tank in this decade, in these years, the startup gang taking center stage in business. In the last 20, 30 years, there were other businesses which have been at center stage: stock market, infrastructure, all of these construction, all of these industries. Chiranjilal Seksaria has known inside out, upside down, across, and if there is a fourth dimension, that too. So, Chiranjilal ji, please tell us what do you think about the way business is conducted today versus how they were done 30 years ago?
You have asked me a wrong question. You have not introduced me properly. Now I have left all those things. Now I am in Adhyatma line. I am in yoga now. Ask me anything connected regarding life and yoga. No question regarding business now. Business
what-
is individual. No question regarding business.
What made you join the path of spirituality and yoga?
No, first of all, spirituality is not separate life. I started getting satisfaction with Vipassana, and that is real life. And from Vipassana, when I was not getting satisfaction, I diverted to Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Now, Patanjali Yoga Sutra is the real life. So, I am trying to practice it and live that life. I can tell you anything regarding real living on yoga.
Yoga is seen differently by different people. While some people think of yoga as a physical exercise to keep fit. Some people see yoga as a means to attain enlightenment. And there are various types of yoga: karma yoga, hatha yoga, etc., etc. So, exactly what is yoga?
Yoga is connecting yourself to the real life, yourself with the life. Now the life is disconnected. And now in the modern language, people call wholeness, which J. Krishnamurti or Vimla Thakar used to call wholeness of the life. We have divided life into parts. That divided life cannot be in yoga. You have to first understand how one has divided the life into part: physical, non-physical, mental. All these are division. So there is no separation between life and spirituality. There is no separation between business, earning, and living life. Life is how you live from morning till evening and till death. It's a journey. So the yoga is a science by which you are 24 hours till death connected to the life, and when the pran leaves the body, what happens nobody knows.
So, when we talk about yoga living, we also attach the word guru in this. There are so many gurus available to a man today. He can just go to an app, he can just go to Facebook, Twitter, or ask his friends. And everybody who seems to be practicing yoga or trying to do yoga has one or two gurus. Now, do you think that it is important to have a guru while practicing yoga of any sort? And how do you choose? How do you choose a guru?
First of all, you should have the internal desire for the guru yoga. If you have the hunger for yoga or the life, you will automatically get gurus and all that. Today, there is not a single guru available who can teach you yoga. This I can say with authority. And yoga has to start with childhood, and there is a treatise on yoga, Patanjali Yoga Sutra. If you start living according to what is mentioned in that Patanjali Yoga Sutra, you may learn the real yoga. And that while learning, if you are confused or need some help, necessary guru will appear in front of you. Otherwise, there are hundreds of commentary available on that sutra. You read as many till you are satisfied, till any commentary suits you and start living. So that commentary will become your guru. first guru, and any other commentary will be your last guru.
So when we consider yoga and the spiritual path and
No spiritual path. Don't separate it with life.
so
This is the problem.
so now let us say when we what are the 5 books or few books which you would recommend, or
If there are any commentary which anybody recommends you, otherwise go to the basic sutra. There are 197 sutra, Patanjali Yoga Sutra. It's like Hanuman Chalisa, available in shortest form. And there are, if you go to any bookstore, he will give you 100 commentaries. Whichever you suits, in whichever language you want, you start living it. And then go to these 2-3 ashram which teaches you yoga, like Kevalya Dham, or there is an institute at Santa Cruz. You start learning from them. And if you get a right colleague rather than a guru, Sahpati which we call, you will catch the yoga very fast. There must be a student of your age in this line. That is more important than a teacher.
now in yoga or Patanjali and like there are many who go astray in the path of yoga. They lose sanity, maybe they lose their sanity practicing these things. They give up their work life.
Nothing like that. That is a basic. Since you have asked this question, I will, before you ask, I will tell you what is in that book. Today only I was thinking on that subject. Give me the mic. The book consists of pure activity of life. What is perception? How to perceive the world. After perceiving, how do you act on the world? And when after the perception is perfect, after the action is perfect, the results will come. The results, when they come, you have to accept it. That is Ishwar Parinidhan. And after that, another cycle starts. So this is the basic cycle you have to inculcate in your life from childhood. Whereas what we do, rather than pure perception, we do conception, we do reaction, then we start choosing the result, liking and disliking, and this process goes on, and that keeps on dividing our life, and our life goes astray. We are going away from real life rather than getting united with the life. So these are basic principles. And this a child cannot understand directly. His parent or her parent has to realize this, and then your initial growth should be on those lines. If you send to any school and then go to a yoga school, both are not possible.
So when we talk about yoga,
No, I'm not talking about yoga. I'm talking about source of the life. Now, there is a difference. Don't call it yoga, source of the life. You remain connected with the source of your life till your death, and rest is over.
So in your assessment, in the last 10 years maybe, who are the people who come to your mind who have touched the source of life?
One is U.G. Krishnamurti, J. Krishnamurti, Vimla Thakar. One old man, what we say, Swami Sarananandji. There are many. Now Eckhart Tolle from Canada or wherever he is. There are few books who are available, who are recommending power of now. These people are talking sense.
So Eckhart Tolle is a very interesting.
You can follow Eckhart Tolle 100%.
So can you tell more about why you like him? What is it?
No, I can't tell all that. You have to read it and you have to like it. If you follow my recommendation, you will go to hell. You told me few, so I have told you whichever you like, you start with that. Start living that. If you like J. Krishnamurti, start living that. If you like UG, start living it. If you like Vimla Thakar, start living that. So whatever name I have mentioned, if you don't like one book of him, go to his second book. But start living the book, not learning the book, not reading the book. That whatever he is saying, recommending, you observe whether you are living as per his recommendation. This is the main thing.
So if one is trying to live as per one's, connect with life, so to say, Is there a chance that a person becomes a misfit in the world? Does he, like when we are talking about work life, or when somebody goes to a job or a school, or when he goes to do any business or run or be a politician or whatever it is, he does a lot of things which he does not want to do, or he is not very happy doing. So does that make him a misfit? Like suppose somebody tries to live his life, as you said, to connect with life at its source. If one tries to live that kind of a life, is there a chance that one can be extremely well off or be successful in other things as well?
No, you are mixing the two things. You did not get this thing. You start from childhood, and there is no question of success and failure. There is no question of misfit or non-fit. There is only one way of living the life till death. So where is the question of arising? You are again dividing the life, business life or job life or this life. No, 24-hour life. In that the daily routines are also included. That has to be taught, and you have to make a part of and partial of your own life from the kindergarten, say.
Any last words that you would want to talk?
No, there's nothing like last word. Don't ask me all these things. I don't want to say all that thing. I am saying the last word is that start learning life from the beginning. And only the parent can teach you. There is no guru required. The parent should understand the importance of life. And if one parent has got more than one child, at least one child he or she should take towards this. They have to gamble now. Today nobody is interested in that. So what can I do? Where is my last word in this?
So here we had an interesting and deep conversation on living connected with life with Chiranjilal Seksaria. I hope you enjoyed the conversation.